Hello, welcome back to the channel. Right, we're at Goodwood, but not on the motor racing circuit. Same organiser, Seb Otley. It's a Fat Creations road race. There's a men's and women's race. Full fields for both, and this is round, I believe, the World Championships circuit from yesteryear. I don't know the exact date. I should do, but I do not. 19 something, 60 or 70, maybe 80 or 90, somewhere around that region. I've got to say, the most stunning thing of today was driving through the South Downs early in the morning on a spring, on a sunny-ish spring but misty morning. I wanted to stop and take in the view. I think that is an age thing. I don't think I used to appreciate that kind of thing, but now I very much do. If something in life is guaranteed, it is that if there's no team buses, there will be a queue for toilets in a village hall at a bike race. And not for the urinals. I was part of that queue, and the chatter outside of the cubicle was how few finishers there have been in this race. So my strategy is to sit in and wait for the climbs, which is the opposite to what I did in the perfs, not to get excited and just do a bit of waiting really to kind of see what the lay of the land is, see how hard it is, and go from there. We are 50 minutes away from the start, so I need to start getting ready. We've got some good guys here again. St Piran, I've got a few riders. Alex Pritchard is here, who's a road bike TT, fast man. Monty Guarini, yeah, multiple others. Ollie Peckover, who won it last year. Yeah, this is a good field. Yeah, but sit in, wait for the damage to happen rather than trying to get myself off the front. See where all the legs are. I don't have my media man with me, my father, so it's going to be GoPro footage. On bike, yeah, bottles are my biggest fear actually. I'm still undecided of how much carb to put in the bottles because I do need the hydration aspect to them. So I might just put a bit in both of them and take the rest as food because, yeah, like I said, I do not have a medium amount. I've got bigger bottles that are not going to match the bike, but potentially needs must on something like this. So yeah, I think I'm going to go with that. Opt for hydration in the bottles and fuel via bars, gels and chews. Yeah. I don't know how I'm going to have pulled up after yesterday's track because that was more of a shock to the system than I thought. It was a longer day than I thought. It was a later night than I wanted and an earlier start today than I wanted. But, you know, the men have got the morning and the women have got the afternoon, which is so often the other way round. So it's right that we have to do the early start every once in a while. But at least we got the weather. And at 9.5 degrees at the moment, it's not too cold. That's Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit for you guys watching in the US. Race is 75 miles, 7 laps of 10 and a bit miles. For those of you in Europe, that is 16 and a bit kilometers per lap. There's quite a bit of climbing. Quite a bit of climbing. Stunning area though, quite stunning. I like that racing has always taken me to places that I wouldn't go otherwise. That's what's happened. So we're here and this is going to be a fun day. Gels. I'm running low on Velo Forte, so Cliff blocks today. couple of bars, little trick. Open them before the race, not during. If I don't eat them in the race, they become a ride home snack. Nopins is green get-up, green trousers, green jacket. I liked it. I thought that was great. Green tights is bold, and I'm here for it. I'm no longer in the race. Missed the move. I'm quite happy with my legs, but I missed the move. I wasn't anticipating it all happening as early as it did, and then it was a little bit. Well, it was quite negative after that. I made some big efforts to try and get away, but it just nothing was going, and then it would be a big sit up, and a group that's moving in the front is. Well, once you sit up and start cruising in a bunch, just sort of looking at each other, the time losses are pretty huge. So, yeah, partially me, I guess. Because, everyone's in the bunch. But I made some huge attacks trying to get across with Alex Richardson and stuff, and then just ended up by myself, but just too far out. That's the thing with these rolling junction closures. They can't. I think I was by myself in the end. 20th or something, but can't keep junctions closed forever, so they sort of pull you early. And honestly, having done 15-20 miles by myself, I was quite glad for it. But that was really hard. So they're still out there racing. We'll watch the finish and then we will clear off. Come on, Tom! Right, we got to watch a finish of a bike race that I was in. It's not the first time, probably won't be the last. First time as a non-professional. No. First time since stopping as a non-professional. So they're coming up the hill soon and we will see. Well done. Just out for a ride, though. It's far more difficult than the number one was.
second one was probably easy.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out.
Yeah.
Different story to the perfs. I had the legs, I just made all the wrong moves. Yeah. I was really surprised with how the break went, which was after the climb. But I was moving forwards on the climb every time, so I was like, I had the legs, but yeah, I just made the wrong moves. I think these races, they don't follow, I'm not expecting them to follow the same rule book as what I've been used to in the past, but I need to learn the rule book or the format or how will they race. And it's like the early break, a strong early break, you gotta go there, because there's a high chance it's going to go to the line. That's what happened. And then I was 4 or 5 minutes down, losing time because I was by myself. There's some strong guys here. There's some guys who, yeah, the fella that won Rowan, possibly like, who knows, but possibly legs to be in racing abroad in higher categories. We saw that with Zeb Kiffin has gone to the Baz Tiatema's team. The calibre is always has been in the UK. The calibre is high of riders, but like no one wins like the Lincoln Grand Prix or the Rutland and gets signed by a pro team. It's always been the case, like if you want to move up the ladder within professional cycling, you just racing in the UK isn't it? And it's a shame, because we've got some good, like we've had good teams and we're now like short on teams. It's Sempran is the biggest, Richardson's Trek is a steadfast, but obviously we've had some big continental domestic British teams come and go over the past, and there's a real drought at the moment, but there's some good riders, and it's a shame. I think if ever midweek motor racing circuits can be utilised, I feel like that would be the gold standard for road racing, but I imagine there's a massive cost implication involved with that. Certainly it's a non-starter for weekend racing, but like the Brands Hatch long circuit would create a hell of a race. Silverstone's huge, Donington Park, Alton Park. I mean, Goodwood is used, but it's all midweek because obviously they're used for motorised racing on weekends, and that's stratospheric money. I saw Rockingham Speedway is basically derelict, and there's roads there that we could run races around. Yeah, but like I said, it's just, people are still trying. And this was a hard race. Just how the races run is different. Yeah. Anyway, that's it for me. I'm going to go home. Thanks for watching.